Hey everybody, Magic Tablet Skittles here, and I'm here with my drawing update thing for... Crap, what month is it? Anyway, well, it's June now, but this is May drawing update. You know what, we'll just pretend that May has 36 days, and then we'll just call it that it was on the last day, okay? I actually forgot about this, and the only reason I was reminded is because I saw Tenshineko's drawing update, and then at that time in my mind, it was kind of like those times where you're thinking in your mind. Like, you think in your mind, but your mind is almost yelling, but only you can hear it because it's your mind, and I was thinking, oh, crap! So, that would be that. So, this is actually a drawing that I did in colored pencils just because I was too lazy to pick up a pencil till, like, the end part. So, yeah, this is my character Crow playing video games, and then, yeah, her hair isn't even pink, it's actually black, and then I just drew the rest with green, so that's why I wrote WTF, because reasons. And this is actually the sketch drawing for one of my Slender spoof videos. Like, I draw them before I scan them into the computer and then color them. And I think I already explained this. I didn't actually draw this. I found this at school, and you all know that I know about Slender, so then I saw this and I just found it. And I'm like, oh crap, I just picked up one of the 8 pages. That was dumb. And yes, I am trying to hurry this along because I'm working on like a ton of other drawings right now, so I'm going to try to hurry this up. In case you haven't noticed, I've uploaded like 3 videos in the past 2 days, which is crazy. So, and here is a drawing about one of the characters in my story, Crow. I don't usually do face shots. Like, I usually draw like the whole body, kind of like this-ish. You know, like, I'll draw the whole body. And this, I actually just drew at school because it was the second to last day of school, you know. So we were having the finals, and I kind of half-A'd the last final. I know I really shouldn't have done that, which is probably why I'm gonna fail one of my classes now. But, because I wanted to draw. I mean, it was 2 days after school would get out, so I just drew this. But anyway, yeah, this is one of the characters in my story too. Won't tell you anything about that because I can't. But, yeah, I usually draw full body stuff like that, and I practice drawing a full face shot just to see if I could do it. And I actually like how this came out. I think it came out nice. And this is the drawing that I did for my live stream clip, if any of you saw that. Like, I find a page and I tripped over a log thing. For the record, I really did fall. It hurt very much. It says, look at him, he will go away. Because that's how Slendy works. And this was going to be for my next live stream highlights, but I just decided that I'll do highlights every other stream. Like, I'll include stuff from both streams, but that way I'm not doing it with every live stream that I do. It'll just be like every 2 or 3 streams put into one video, so it'll be like a bit of a better video. So, yeah, during my last stream, I got pwned by Masky and Slendy about 400 times before I actually beat the level. So this is me, and I'm stopping him, and I'm like, no! So I grabbed Slendy by the face, and I grabbed Constopalopicus by the face. Because Skittles don't take crap from nobody. Then here's a drawing I did with my left hand in interior design. Yeah, I drew an interior design. I mean, am I the only one that thinks it's weird that we had to learn about roof styles in interior design? I mean, it's like interior inside, and it's like, this is a high-pitched gable roof. And it's like, why the heck would I ever want to know that? So, yeah, left-handed drawing. I think I worked on it for about 2 days. So that's like a total of, what, 90 minutes? It took me an hour and a half to draw this. And I don't know if I showed this already, but this is a drawing I did for Tenshineko during Moneko's live stream because she fell asleep. And we said that we'd draw her stuff if she woke up, and this is actually from her sketchbook video. It's one of them. If I find it, I'll put a link to that in the description below. Because this is like originally her drawing. I just redrew it in like my own version. She's kind of going like, rah! Plus, it's awesome. And this is a drawing that I did for Moneko's last stream that wasn't the last stream before Tenshineko fell asleep. It's Arifa. If you know about Moneko's channel, you know who Arifa is, but it's basically Arifa versus Slender, and it says Slender got nothing on me. And I'm sad. I put this in on DeviantArt, and it actually, like, I took a picture, you know, and it took out like half the shading on the hair. Like, you see a shading line, and then you don't on that. I was sad. I cried a little. And now this is actually one of the drawings in my manga portfolio, but I thought this would be okay to show because it doesn't really give out spoilers. That's just my main character, you know. I drew her like super tiny, like this is a full-size paper. That would be her. Just focus, you. Okay, fine, don't. I'll break you later. So, This is just background practice. Took very long time to do because, I mean, my story isn't just going to be based on drawing people all the time. I mean, part of the storytelling is knowing where they're at. So I do practice backgrounds as much as I can. And this is on my one-shot Skittles. It's me drawing Slendy and talking about how he took me to Disneyland in Narnia. Yeah, I had one too many pack of Skittles that day. And this is Kiblo, which I drew with Kiblo. Kiblo the Copic. So, yeah. I know, just because I can. I saw Kiblo and I'm like, I should draw Kiblo with Kiblo. It's like Copicception or something. I don't know. But it would be called that. And I actually didn't draw as much this month, but that's just because of finals. If you're thinking this is a ton of drawings, I usually draw more. And these are just the ones I show. Like, I can't show you any of my manga ones. There's like a portfolio thing, like, over there. See? It's right there. So, yeah. And there's like 50 more drawings that I did in there. I mean, I did more manga drawings than actual drawings. I make it a point in the summer to at least draw 3 drawings a day, so that way I have plenty of fuel for sketchbook videos. So that's her face. That's Crow. That's her face and her arm. And I never finished it. And I realized how many color drawings I actually had this month, and I thought to myself, I need to make more. So I actually drew, this drawing is green. I have a tendency that when I can't find a pencil, I just grab a colored pencil or whatever I can and draw with it. So this drawing is green, except the blue. The blue is weird. Yeah. And then this is a drawing I did with my Crayola markers because I realized I never use them. So I practiced drawing with them. I think this came out okay. I like how I did the eyes, and I didn't even sketch them out. Like, usually I do like a ton of guidelines, like put one down the middle, put 2 across, and then I'll space out a 9, and then draw them both. But I just tried to like draw it without doing all those guidelines. This was a marker drawing, and I used Kiblo on this for the record. Just felt you should know that. So anyway, I did this with Crayola markers. None of like that Copic or fancy stuff, but it's what I has. Well, actually, I did use Kiblo on it. And here is the drawing I did for my Slender Spoof 1, I think. Here's the original drawing for that. And this drawing should not be in here. It's for my manga. Ignore that. You ignore. If you pause the video, I will come up with a threat later, but I'm pretty sure it will be painful. So, yeah, like I said, I realized how many color drawings I actually did, which was not a lot, so I'll try to make more in my next update. So this is just a character I drew, and ignore the smear lines. I was using the 08 on my microns because I realized I don't use that one a lot, and this was just like a quick drawing. Like, look, see? And I just did this one in a Crayola colored pencils, you know, but it like smeared a little. I forgot that lets out a lot of ink. You have to let it dry first. So, and I actually drew this because I was hungry. I realized like I was drawing all day, and then I stopped and took a little break. Then I realized how hungry I actually was. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so freaking hungry. I woke up at like 11. And it was like 8 when I stopped. 8 p.m. So I hadn't eaten, and I'm too lazy to do the math. But it was like a lot of hours. So I realized how hungry I was. And then before I actually ate something, I'm like, no, I have to draw myself. Well, not draw myself. This is a different person. Me has to draw someone eating food. So I drew this and then I ate food. Well, I won't lie. I colored this while I was eating. I eat with my left hand. A lot of people think that's weird. Like, I eat with my left hand. I don't know. I'm technically a lefty, except when it comes to drawing and, like, sports. That's the only thing I use my right hand for. Drawing and sports. But my left hand is, like, everything else. Because I, like, eat with this hand and stuff, so. That's weird. Now I'm trying to learn how to draw with this hand, too, so. That's double weird. Speaking of which, this is a left-hand drawing. I think I did this one in the span of like an hour and a half, I think. Yeah. So, more left-handed practice. I mean, I can do it, but it takes a really long time. And like I said, I will try to do more color stuff and not just little chibis like these, unless, of course, you like the chibis. I could do a tutorial on chibis. I don't know yet. Feel free to tell me in the comments. And again, more crud in interior design. So we were supposed to make a house plan. So I just used the house plan that I'm going to make in my manga. Because almost everything I draw, I somehow find a way to incorporate that into my manga. So that's a floor plan. When I was done, I drew my character, like right there. And I drew a background just cuz. And then that's Crow, just cuz. I drew this all over an assignment my teacher got bad. And then there's that, and then that's meh. Crow playing video games again. But this drawing I actually did with both hands, like my left and right, because either I'm trying to learn how to draw with my left hand and my right hand at the same time, but lately I've just been practicing like drawing with only my left. So this one I kind of like went like that, you know, trying to draw with both. It was hard. I might actually do a video on me drawing with my left hand, because I always say I do these drawings with my left hand, but you never really see me do it, so. And then here's just a drawing I inked, just because I think I did this one in art, but I'm not sure. I forget. I mean, I didn't know what month it was. Like, I actually looked at my computer before I started the update, and I forgot anyway. And it's like, okay, it is June. And then I started the video, and I'm like, what month is it? And this is another left-hand drawing, but I just did this one with pen. Because I was too lazy to find a pencil. And then, yeah, that too. I folded the paper in half so I would use less paper, because reasons. Alright, and this, I only drew one half of this. Like, we were in PE and we were checking out, so my friend, he invented like his own Adventure Time character, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I decided to draw myself in Adventure Time style, which is why I look nothing like that. Alright, focus, you. Focus. You. Come. Hey, camera, I mean it. Dude, I will slap you so freaking hard that your lens is going to be sore for a week. Okay, it didn't focus. That's okay, though. I'll go cry in the corner later. And I drew this in art. It was, again, colored pencil practice. Like, I just drew, like, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when I only want to color, I feel like I have to draw something really fast before I color it. Like, I don't want to make the drawing bad, but I rushed the sketch so much that it almost does turn out bad. Just because I wanted to color something. I wanted to use brown colored pencil, so I'm like, I need to draw something. And I drew it, and then I colored it. It was awesome. And here's a practice drawings I did for a paper pause contest entry, which I never got around to because I'm a moron. So those are some practice ones I did. Then here was going to be the close to final before I changed my mind. Like, this is a sketched out version of this. Yeah. More left-handed drawing practice, and I actually tried the shading this time, which is why it's horrible. So there's that. And I think my left hand has a style of its own. Like, let me find the other ones if I can. Huh, crap, I might have lost them already. So it's weird, like my right hand has its own style, but then my left hand has its own style. Not you. Look. Like, look at these. They kind of look the same, but they're with my left hand, so it's weird. Alright, and like I said, me and my friend Juan, we would usually draw in art during the first 15 minutes of class. You're supposed to read, which is dumb because it's an art class, but yeah, instead of reading, we draw on the newspaper. So, because we need to get out newspaper for oil paint so we don't get the paint on the tables. I do anyway, but basically we drew Naruto characters. I think he drew most of them. The only thing, like, that's supposed to be, that's like supposed to be Sasuke. That is, I don't know. That's also, I don't know. He drew a Hitler stash on him. And I think that's Sai. And I drew this one. It's Killer Bee. Like, if you know what Killer Bee looks like, that would be him. That would freaking be him. So, and there's Kakashi over there. Then on this part, it's Naruto and QE chakra mode, and then he's like, dude, we gonna get this guy. It's like, what are we gonna do? Well, I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. No, little dude, no problem. I never actually read that newspaper. I'm gonna read that later, find out what it's about. Then this was on my other live stream when we actually had a webcam, face cam, whatever the heck you want to call it. Like, during my last live stream, people actually saw my face. It was very uncomfortable. Well, we dealt with it. So I actually hid this in the background. Like, and some people actually noticed. Like, I just put this in the back of my wall, you know, while the stream was going on. And people were like, what's that in the back? So I showed him. It was this Slendy picture during the live stream, and he was like, hello. And then here is the actual drawing I did. Like, I told you guys that for my collaboration with Sapphire Star 9145, I guess I'll put a link to her channel too. It wouldn't hurt. So I actually drew this, then scanned it into the computer just because I didn't want to draw something digitally. Like, sketching digitally is good, but I sketch better on paper, but I color better on computer. So this would be like the best of both. Meh. And this should not be in here, but whatever. This is the first page to my manga. I do have it inked and toned, but like in the computer. Like, I drew this, then I do all the tones and stuff on computer. So like, look. And I didn't write the word bubbles just cause. So look, like that is the first panel. This is like an establishing shot. Like I said, I'm practicing backgrounds so you know where they are. So look, that's like a mansion thingy. And then if you look down there, that would be her. That's Crow. Then you see like a bunch of beat up people. Like, just cause like she beat the crap out of them. So it like does a transition. It goes from there to here. And yes, mine does read from left to right cause I'm a lame-o. Just cause. So that would be Crow. She's sitting on a rock thing, and then there she is again, and then she hops off the rock, and then she's like on the ground now. And I won't tell you anything because that'll be a major spoiler. And hope you guys are interested from page 1. I mean, you see like a bunch of dead people in page 1. Doesn't that get you interested in the manga a little? I mean, I try to make the first page interesting, and it doesn't really slow down from this pace. I mean, I do try to keep... I'm trying to make every panel and page as interesting as possible so people won't have the chance to get bored. Like, I didn't have to draw that whole freaking mansion, but I did. Just cuz. Just freaking cuz. And it's called They Chose Me, by the way. So, yeah. Here's the drawing I did for Sapphire Star 9145's contest. For the most part, I like how it came out, except for the blue. Like, the blue in the sky kind of messed it up. Like, I don't even know why I added that. Like, it looked just fine when it was just white, you know, but like the background was all white and it kind of bugged me. Like, I should add some blue. And then the blue didn't work. It kind of killed me a little because the drawing was coming out awesome until the end part. It's like you draw something super awesome and the whole time you're thinking, don't mess up, don't mess up. And then I thought I finally had them all like, yes, I didn't mess up. And then I get to the last part and I'm like, well, crap. I still like the drawing though. This is nice. I have to say my favorite part in this is the Oreo, because out of all the candy ever, I don't know if cookies are considered candy, but I like Oreos the best, probably out of every candy. Except for Skittles. Skittles are good. I know that you guys are going to have to give me some crap about that, and it's like, why is your channel called Magic Tablet Skittles if Oreos are your favorite? But think about it, Magic Tablet Oreos would sound kind of weird. Not that Magic Tablet Skittles doesn't either. I mean, they both sound weird, but Magic Tablet Oreos sound weirder. It's like weird squared. Or to the third power. I don't know. I suck at math. So that's that. And this was actually during an awards assembly at school. Like on the last couple of days they have an award assembly. So I got money for winning in an art show. I think the ribbon's in here. Forgot what I placed. Let me just one hand. So first. Cool. So yeah, this like I like how my name was written in cursive because my handwriting sucks. It says like Eric Perez, you know. But in the assembly, I usually have a drawing binder with me at school. So like whenever I feel like whenever I feel like drawing, I just do. But I didn't bring that binder for some stupid reason, and I was getting bored during the assembly, so I was thinking, oh my gosh, I need to draw. So I drew all over this thingy. It had money inside it too. I won like what, $10 I think? Yeah, $10. So I won $10, and it was awesome. But then the assembly was boring, so I started drawing on this. So I drew like the main characters to my story. There's you, and you. And the assembly was almost done, but I didn't know that, so I was tempted to draw on the money and on the ribbon too. And then like they told us that it was going to end right when I was about to draw on the ribbon due to extreme boredom and frustration. I'm like, oh, okay, saved by Bell. So yeah, that would be my drawing update. Hope it wasn't too long. It's 18 minutes. Who am I kidding? This was long. Sorry about that. You can smack me next time, but sorry I can't show you my manga drawings. Maybe I will later when it's far enough along, but today will not be that day. Hope you liked the video. Comment what you thought about the drawings. And yeah, bye.